Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Blingo back here with another video. Hope y'all all been living y'all truth. Today we're gonna talk about Iceman, man. We're gonna talk about Iceman, yo. Let's just get straight to it now. A lot of people is talking trash about this album and saying it's really, really bad. I'm gonna say this. I wanted to let it pass. You know, I wanted the weekend to pass, listen to it all weekend, give it a chance to see before I give it a real review. And I'm going to say it's not great. It's not great, but it's also not terrible. For All the Dogs was way worse to me. I think For All the Dogs is Drake's worst album, you know, ever. This is better than For All the Dogs. Some of the songs are a little too victim-y for me. I think he's playing the victim too much, and I wanted him to come back with like some energy where it's like, I'm here to take over again, or I'm here to give it to them. Like I'm upset and I'm mad about it and I'm about to turn up and I'm about to be the best type thing, you know. And I feel like he wasn't like that. Some of the records sounded very like soulless at some points. But I do like some, like all the Make Them Cry, Make Them Pay. Make Them Cry is actually a really good record. I like Dust. I like Little Birdie. He got some good records on it that I like, but a lot of them, I skip a lot of them, not gonna lie. You know, I skip a lot. Yeah, he took a lot of shots at people, a lot of shots. And one thing I'm gonna say about that is Drake fans out there, do not get upset if they shoot back at Drake, okay? Don't be mad, because they're probably gonna shoot back at him. Kendrick is probably gonna shoot back. So don't say, oh, Kendrick only do this, he only talking about Drake, that's all he wanna do is talk about Drake. You know that's not true. And I got a question for certain people like, you know, Lil Yachty, who said, oh yeah, Drake don't care, he was chilling.
He didn't give a fuck. He was genuinely unfazed. I just stopped talking to him about it because I felt like I was the one bringing him the negativity.
Chilling. This album don't seem like he was chilling. Maul said that too. This album don't seem like he was chilling. It seemed like he was hurt by everything that was going on. And I'm happy that he was vulnerable. And I'm actually happy that, you know, the album is not so bad. And you can see the difference between him hanging out with Lil Yachty, Yeet, and all the young Gen Z guys. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference from him hanging out with them and like locking in with his crew. Because even in the intro, he talks about just being just him and 40. And that's what I said before when the beef first happened. I said that he needs to just lock in with 40 again and just do what he did back in the day. Go back to the drawing board. That was always my thing. And you could see the difference when he did that. This album is a lot better than the last one. It's a step in the right direction. That's what I would say. It's a step in the right direction. I think the next one will be much better if he continues with this route. I was happy that there was no Yachty and all of them. I don't like the record with Future. You know what I mean? I don't like those. You know, I just don't. Like, I'm cool with y'all not being cool and making songs no more. Because to be honest, there's not really a lot of, the only Future and Drake song I like is the Working on the Weekend like usual, that one. That's the only one, and I only like Drake part. I don't really like Future part. But that's just me. But Drake responded to some of the critics. But before we show his responses, look at some of the things that the critics were saying. Look, check this out, y'all. Look at this guy. This guy said this is trash. I guess this guy said Drake dropping again in 2 weeks, independent. This guy said this dude's definition of cringe. Wiltshire acting hard is wild. That's another thing. He got some bars that I didn't like in there. He was trying to, you know, be gangster and stuff. Sometimes I don't be liking that. Somebody said, can this clown leave Rihanna alone? It's crazy watching Drake nowadays. It's literally like he believes he's about it, believes his own hype. That's true. He be trying to act too gangster sometimes. Like, I like back in the day when Drake was like the nerdy, like, you know, the nerdy guy, but had some gangsters around him, like Lil Wayne and stuff, but he was like, even in some of the bars, oops, I'm in the red, cool, Wayne's here, Suwoo, that type of stuff was cool. You sound like a nerdy guy that's really good at rapping, but you do got gangster friends around you. That was cool. He wasn't really trying to be the gangster. Now he's trying to be the gangster, and it looks bad. But let's go into what Drake said, responding to some of the critics. So this is how Drake responded. He posted a post on his story of all the negative reviews he used to get when Take Care came out. So you see some people, this guy said, I agree with the review. Drake lost some respect with this one. In my own opinion, he should have backdated the release day and done a better CD. This guy said, I think this album is weak, repetitive, boring at times, nothing new, nothing exciting, too much singing for me. I'm obviously a gangster, so don't F around. This guy said, Salah Alvo. Then this guy said, Thank Me Later over Take Care. Features went harder. Thank Me Later, classic verses and all of them. Like, people didn't like Take Care. But it's different though. It's different though. People didn't like Take Care because of all the singing, and it was taking a turn in hip hop. It was taking it was a different thing to see singing and rapping like that. That wasn't a thing at the time. So a lot of people didn't like that. It wasn't really necessarily because the music was bad. It was just different. It was very different. His new album today, Iceman, is not nothing different, new. It's not really different at all. It's actually very similar to stuff that he used to do. I think they just don't like it because of the victimizing, and all that type of stuff that he is doing. And on top of that, there is just a lot of records on there. It's like 18 records, and he probably didn't have to do that. Like if I took all the records that I skip out, which is probably like 8, I think he could have made a better album. Like Shebang, I don't like that record. I don't like the one that Timbaland said he liked with the weird chorus.
I'm telling you now. Me, baby. I don't know the words yet, but know my phone and baby. Take it from the king. That song gonna be timeless. Just that chorus. All right. Don't say I ain't tell you.
It's a lot of records on there I'm just not feeling, that much. Hey, hope maybe Drake's right. Maybe this will turn into a great album in the future. Maybe people look at it like it's a great album. But me personally, I don't think they will. But what I will say is, I do think that Maid of Honor, there is potential in Maid of Honor, the R&B one. I didn't listen to the last one, Habiti. I didn't listen to that one. But Maid of Honor does seem to have sonically a good sound that people would like in the party scene or the club scene or whatever. Like it does have something. Even though the last record on there, Princess, even though I think it is one of the best records, one of the better records on that album, it's very old school Kid Cudi inspired to me. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but it's very Kid Cudi-esque. And it sounds like something that Kid Cudi would have made back in the day. Like, I think this album is good, but it's also kind of like, at Drake's age, I wouldn't really expect him to be making records like this because of the whole partying every night type of feel. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's something that I would expect from a younger person, but the music is good. The music is pretty good on that album. I'm not gonna lie. I think people are giving him a lot of flack for it. Period. I think they just trying to destroy him. But honestly, out of Iceman and Maid of Honor, they're both not that bad, but they're not great. Maid of Honor might be considered great in the future. I could see some greatness in that. But Iceman is not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. It's a step in the right direction. That's what I'm gonna say. And that's my Iceman review and my Maid of Honor review. And there is also the response of Drake responding to the critics and basically saying, hey, they said the same thing about Take Care, and then look, now Take Care is considered a classic, you know? But hey, there was a lot of people who loved Take Care. It was just some people who just couldn't get with the times of, like, you know, the singing and the rapping that did not like Take Care. I was not one of those people. I like Take Care from the jump. You know what I mean? But that's what I got to say about Iceman. Let me know, did you guys listen to the album? What did you think of it? Did you listen to Maid of Honor? Did you listen to Habiti? Did you listen to all three? Let me know what you guys thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me with a like. Hit me with a hype. Shop veilclothing.net. And I'll see you guys at the next video. Peace.